In The Force Awakens, we see the destructive power of Chewbacca's Bowcaster.
I like this thing.
Now, if you haven't played any of the Star Wars games, this is a pretty cool weapon. Basically, it can shoot up to 5 laser blasts from multiple enemies if charged, or if supercharged, it can fire one large devastating shot with more accuracy at a single target. We see Han absolutely annihilate a crew of stormtroopers with it, so we know it's a lethal weapon. However, why is it that right after Kylo kills Han Solo, Chewbacca fires in vengeance, but it doesn't seem to do much damage, other than dropping Kylo a little bit and some spewing blood that we see in the Force battle? For this, we'll look at this mathematical diagram as well as some side knowledge for our answer. A bowcaster is like a sawed-off shotgun, lethal but only at close ranges. The effective range for a Wookiee's weapon of choice is around 30 meters, or almost 100 feet. If we take this calculated image of the scene, which was created by a user named Ren, oddly enough, by his calculations, with Kylo Ren being about 6'2", Rey and Finn were about 70 meters or 230 feet away, with Chewbacca being a little bit closer, below. This distance is much too far for it to deliver a lethal hit. Now, there could be the possibility that Chewie delivered a stun level and specifically shot between the spleen and kidney, avoiding all major organs, but there's no evidence to support this claim, seeing as how Kylo was bleeding out pretty hard, even for Disney standards. The second relevant info we'll dive into is some lore about darkside users, which pertains to how Kylo was banging on his wound during his fight with Finn. The reasoning for this was to elicit hate, pain, and suffering, which further increased his rage into the dark side and helped him recover from it, as well as focus on the fight, using the dark side to keep his intestines and organs from falling out. Kylo's powers are some that we haven't seen before in Star Wars, such as stopping a rifle blaster bolt mid-air and inducing paralysis. Being the grandson of Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, he definitely is strong with the Force. However, he is just having a hard time finding which path to follow.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil!
There have been rumors that Kylo will be seen in a Bacta Tank immediately following in Episode 8, but with all internet rumors, they must be taken with a grain of sand. What's your favorite weapon in Star Wars besides a lightsaber? I think if the Bowcaster had a better range, it would be my favorite. However, I'd probably have to go with the DL-44 Blaster or E11 for their power, then speed. Let me know what your choice is below. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you, always.
Fulfill your destiny.